Scooch you over, maybe up that. Scooches. Put you up like that. I don't know what's going on. There we go. I'm still bald. Alrighty then. Well, let's see here. There's a piece of a cookie thing over there. Piece of a, I don't know, a Fig Newton bar? Not mine. This is what happens when you have children. Hey, Noodles, come here. Chainsaw, come here. You want this? Yeah, you can have it, girl. Take it. Just eat it. Don't just, like, throw it somewhere. She's just going to put it in there. Anyway. So if I'm banned from Facebook later, good times. Good times. It's probably going to happen at some point because I can't keep my mouth shut the past couple of days, and I keep getting warnings from Facebook because they're angry at me because I can fucking express my opinion, and apparently, no, you can't. But, well, I mean, I'm pretty aggressive when I express my opinion, let's be honest. I basically call everybody fuck nuts and idiots and say, hey, you're fucking wrong because your opinion's not mine. Of course they're wrong. And yeah, apparently people don't like that. And I don't know. I got turned in the other day for saying women are crazy. But I was making a joke. And the joke actually was talking about how men and women both treat each other like crap. And they become broken people that then break other people. And the cycle continues. And it's very frustrating to find good people in the world. And, you know, a few people agreed with me. They were like, oh, yeah, you know, that makes sense. But apparently it went against guidelines for Facebook because it was considered hate speech. And I'm like, no, that was a joke. And I even went against it. I said, I appealed it. And I said, no, that's not hate speech. You're hate speech. And they didn't find that funny. But anyway, so I still got warnings that said, hey, you're an idiot. And I said, hey, no, you're dumb. You're a poop face, and I don't like you. And, you know, 5-year-old childhood backlashes, you know, throwing temper tantrums like I do. And, yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work. They still warned me and said, nope, you're still in trouble. Shame on you. And I said, all right, whatever. What can I fucking do about it? You're the overlords of social media, so I must bow down and worship thee. And then the past couple of days, man, people just keep saying dumb shit on social media. So I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. And here's why. And, you know, I love to mess with people. Makes me happy. You know, a couple of things in life that I really enjoy. Making children cry. That's on the top. And then trolling people. You know? And so, yeah, you know, good times. But today I made a big commentary, and I thought, man, for sure this is going to get me banned. I don't know if I'm really wanting to be banned, but I almost think I'm shooting for that now, like a badge of honor. It's been a while since I've gotten into a lot of trouble on the old Facebook. So who knows? We'll see. And we'll just happen to see. But as far as painting goes, I'm supposed to wait. Hang on, can I invite her over? There, I'll invite her over and see what happens. Oh, I hate dolphins. It's been a minute, man. What up? I was put in Facebook jail for soliciting controlled substance for saying I want what you're smoking. Really? Dude, it's getting stupid. Like, I know quite a few of my friends that get in trouble for making jokes, and they are making jokes. I don't know why I did quotations, but they make jokes. You know, and they just say dumbass shit like that. You know, well, I want you what you're smoking. You know, obviously a joke, but then, yeah, soliciting controlled substances. Dude, shut the fuck up. They said mine was hate speech because I said women are all crazy. But if you just keep reading, it also says that, you know, men are assholes, women are assholes, we're all assholes to each other, we all do the same shit to each other. It's like, back and forth. So we can't really blame one side or the other for this perpetual bullshit that keeps happening. It's both sides at fault. And, even the chick was like, oh, yeah, and other people were like, thumbs up and things like that, and then all of a sudden Facebook's like, nuh-uh, we don't like what you said. It's hate speech. A buddy of mine said, oh, it's only hate speech because you didn't include all the other 72 genders, so you secluded them. If you would have included them, then it would have been fine. But it's because you excluded everybody else. So it was considered hate speech. And I was like, damn, you're right. I should have included all 100 new genders individually and said every one of them are assholes, and then it would have been fine. So, then it would have been fine. But I'm going to get banned. I'm sure of it. My whole state hates me, though. I've been banned. I haven't really been blackballed, whatever you want to call it, because my art's too extreme. But I live in a conservative place. Try the invite again. I'm also not sure where to find said invitation. All right. I don't know how it is watching people. Boop. It's like a magic wand. Okay. I'm not sure. But look, on this, what did you give me the thumbs up for the magic wand poke? All right. Look, Erica, there is a down. Okay. Where I'm looking at it. Okay. There's it's my phone. Then it has like who's watching up here once in a while. Then over here it says live, and then like a little eye and how many people are watching. Then down here it's got the comments, right? At the very bottom, it's got like a camera, and then it's got like a lightning bolt. So I guess I'm Harry fucking Potter. That would explain the magic wand. Then it has a picture with a person, like one of those weeble wobble people. When you're like a toddler. So I guess that's like the safety for kids. I don't fucking know. And then it's got a person with an arrow and then a little bubble box and then a little writing box. And the bubble or the person with the arrow is the invite. I can't invite you again. You're already invited. So you just have to take the fucking invite. How do you take it? I don't fucking know. But you can invite, request to be in your broadcast. All viewers to send you a request to join your broadcast can add them at any point. Add viewers to be in my broadcast. See, I can switch over, but you're already invited, brah. So now you have to find the safety toddler button that has the Weeble Wobble Man. It's right there. Weeble Wobble Man. Erica, push the Weeble Wobble Man, all right? Fuck. Take your finger, push Weeble Wobble Man, and bam, you'll join my fucking broadcast. I don't do technology, people. Let me make that clear, okay? I practically fucking put rocks and sticks together and go, computer, pa, 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 magic. This is Magic Box. That's what I call it. Magic Box. And it has people in it that entertain me on the YouTubes. It's amazing. So, yeah, remember that. So asking me how the fuck to do it? Okay, I'm furiously searching this thing. Yeah, be a fucking one of those TSA agents at the fucking, airport, man. Fucking spread those cheeks, put a flashlight, click, click. You check that shit hard. Because you don't know what they're hiding in there. You never know what they're hiding in there. But I don't know how it looks when you're watching somebody. But there's a little man. There's a little man with a picture. It looks like look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh. You know that meme? It looks like that. Only it's like right there. No, I was making a joke about the meme. I know. That was the point. It's because everybody knows that meme and everybody knows that guy. Well, you do not now. Anyway, I'm just losing all my people now because I'm not even painting. Everybody's like, fuck this guy. He sang some Nickelback or whatever the hell that is. I'm out of here. Anyway. And now you're probably going to want some of what I'm smoking. So, as soon as you figure it out, I will look back and see if it says invite. Just keep furiously searching, I guess. Push a bunch of buttons, bro. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll have to watch somebody else's broadcast. I'll have to watch somebody else's broadcast and then start pushing buttons and see if it works. But there's got to be something somewhere that just simply points it out. Anyway, so, you know, overall, I'm pretty angry about this piece. Originally, you know, I had no direction for it. I had no point and purpose behind it. I just wanted to kind of throw something out there and see what happens. You know, eyeball looks pretty good. Looks pretty all right for an eyeball. I'm all right with that eyeball. You know, you can't really see it too well. You know, it came out decently well. Came out decently good. And then, you know, everything else on it's pretty good. However, I kind of hate this thing because this little part here, my initial thing was, you know, I don't know. I was going to make something kind of just like the head kind of breaking off, and I don't know. I didn't fucking know what I wanted to do. So I just kind of did that. My wife initially thought, oh, it's a suicidal thing. No, not really. In fact, it wasn't even really going to be a face. I had no clue. I got a notification inviting me to watch your video. Like, just now? Because you're already watching my video. And if that's the case, then in like 11 more minutes, you'll get an invite to actually join it. Also, you could start a new piece. Yeah, I'm going to start a new piece. That's what I was just about to say. If you just slow your roll and find out how to get in here. So, as the surprise was ruined by her just now, I'm going to set this one aside now. I set it aside yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't know. But I set it aside to finish up a couple others, which I didn't finish. I need to finish putting a layer of red on the one. But, yeah, I got really upset because I accidentally drew a giant shadow penis, or painted a giant shadow penis in a couple of videos back on this piece. You can see where when I started painting it, I painted like, you know, these tentacle things and a big clamp. Like, okay, let me extend this out. And my initial thought was some kind of like baby thing coming out, because I thought that might be, because I wanted to do some kind of a birthing thing, not so much as like an end of life thing, which my wife again was convinced that it was about suicide. So I, for some reason, had this idea of like maybe a baby coming out of his head. I don't know. But it didn't work. It looked terrible. It ended up looking like a giant shadow dick, you know? And that was absolutely atrocious. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me see if I can put like a baby head here. And the baby head didn't really work. So I ended up like blackening it back out and put the skeleton-y arms on there and more tentacly stuff. And, yeah.
Finish my schoolwork. Can I go to my room?
Goodbye.
Okay.
You might want to put shoes on. It's cold.
I'm not doing that.
But hey, Turbs, what's up? When that piece is finished, what would it cost yourself or typically? It depends. You know, you're running out of buttons. Still trying. Turbs, number one, buddy. Hey, how's it going? Word up, bro. My pieces are based off of how much I hate myself and how much effort I keep from having to stab myself in the face while making them. And no, I'm just kidding. It just depends, man. Like if I'm going to put it in a frame or whatnot and what else goes into it. I have a much deeper idea for this one, however, sir. So if you're interested, I think the overall outcome will outweigh what you see here. Like this is far from over, and the end result from what I see inside my brain pan now, because now I have a direction for it, sir, I think will be great. Yes, I do. And you know, Turbs, see, I also got to finish like this one, which you can't really tell. I got to make the little peoples there. She's, it's called Queen of the Ants, right? This is one I kind of was working on a while back and haven't finished yet. Got to finish it. Got to make her dress thing. In fact, today I've got an idea. One of the great things about being bald is your head's naturally 10 times harder than anybody else's head. Oh, I ask because I like the dark art and stuff you do, so I'd love to have a painting or a piece of yours. Awesome. Well, you know what, man? yeah, I would love to have. I'd love you to have a piece of mine. And I still have. I'm still working on some. Still getting some done. She's got titties. But anyway, absolutely, sir. I will keep you in mind, and this one will be. This one is going to be something special, and I would appreciate that as well. But yes, this one's going to be something special, and the speciality doesn't change costs or anything like that. It's just my overall idea, so it won't be done for a second, only because it's going to become more than a painting. It will remain what it is here, but what I'm going to do to it requires a little bit more privacy. It sounds awkwardly sexual. I just can't have my kids running around like idiots whenever I do the rest of it, because I'm going to transcend it from just a painting into something oh so much more important, sir. I'm like fucking metaphorically mystical, man. I'm like if you took acid and just was a person. Yeah, of course, I do take commissions quite frequently. Well, not frequently now, but yeah, no, I can. Yes, I'm currently open for commissions right now, actually, but I do. Hey, yeah, now I can approve Erica. Yes, she found the button. But yes, Turbs, hang in there, buddy. Watch what we do, and I'll definitely keep you in touch for this one whenever I get it done. I will be doing another. Hey, Steven. I'll be doing another episode of this with this one, but I'm about to put this one aside and start something brand new today. Only because what I'm going to do with this requires a little more effort than me just sitting here doing this. And I want to be able to give it a better attention. Yes. That's it. Are you okay there? You good?
I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. I had my laptop set up, and that didn't work. So now I have to rewind the place I can paint.
Oh, I guess you got to use your phone, like I said, huh?
Yeah, this fucking sucks.
Oh, look at that. Phones are a thing.
Hi, everyone.
So I'm figuring out this split screen thing, people. Oh, it cuts off my fucking artwork. God dang it. Hold on a minute. Watch this. I can just turn that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I can turn that more like that. Can people see her? Can you guys see the other screen? Or is it just my screen? I know you over here on YouTube can't see shit. I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys can hear her because she's really loud and obnoxious. No, I'm just kidding.
Am I really loud? I can talk softer.
No, you're fine. Cool. I don't know what the fuck cool. I don't know what cool means, bro. But we're trying to figure out this split screen thing. Just to kind of keep a... I want to start bringing on guests. Like you, Steven. I would love to bring you on board and have you paint with me sometime just to see what happens. And I think it'd be cool. Or other people to paint. Or just sit and talk, chat, create. It might make me seem less crazy talking to myself in a little screen with little words. But yeah, that'll work. But I'm going to set this bad boy aside because I do have what I'm going to do with it will be a little bit more intricate. Oh, yeah. A lot of touchy feels with it. And I'm cleaning up my bullshit back there again. Yay. Blip, bloop. That is tiny. Look at that. It's like, so it was such a huge one. Now it's a teeny tiny one. Hey. Size doesn't matter. That's what I'm told. That's what I hear. I'm more random at painting than you. So that doesn't fucking matter, bro. You can be random at painting. Who gives a shit? I didn't say, hey, I'm going to invite you on to paint non-randomly, like uniformly paint you have to paint a car. Just paint whatever, man. Look, I don't know what the fuck she's even doing over there. I think she just died. I don't know what happened to her. I just create things and I'm surprised at what it turns into. Yeah, welcome to my life. That's pretty much all it is. Now, I do have an idea for this, but my ideas are usually garbage. So we'll see what happens. And I've lost most of my people. They're like, oh, he's got a guest on? Fuck that. I'm leaving.
I'm back.
Oh, okay, she's back.
I didn't get headphones because I could hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you now.
Really?
Yeah, you're like really quiet now. We're new at this.
I guess, yes. We are getting guinea pigging.
Yes, we are guinea pigging it.
Yeah.
So what are you painting there?
You have to use your phone. I don't know yet. I'm doing drippy things.
Drippy things are always fun. Well, unless they're coming out of certain places, but
Okay, I gotta fix that.
I'm down to try drawing now.
Well,
Well, I've already got a guest now, Steven. What the fuck, bro? You have terrible timing. But Steven, since you're here, you can see both screens, right? Like on this little broadcast. Again, YouTube, sorry, fuck you. Because you can't see both little screens over here. But I'll figure out this. See, I'm not broadcasting multiple things off of one computer. I got to figure that out. I know there's like a program that does that, but I don't know what it is. All right. I have no idea what's going on here. Anyway, so the Queen of the Ants. What?
we're painting.
I know we're painting. So with the Queen of the Ants from the one painting, I've decided to advance on that. It draws with a pencil. Cool, good. I'm glad you can see both of us. It's important. So what I want to do, although I'm thinking I might need to turn it. I don't know if I want it big or not.
There's space in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean it up now because I moved my camera equipment back up, so I was done with it.
Off for a second. I was like, what? Space.
Yeah, look at your room.
It's because I live in a small room.
Whatever, man. Your room's bigger than mine. You just don't clean it.
Hi, April.
That's not my wife. That's one of the kids.
Oh, hi, kid.
Jesus. One of the kids. They're all ding-dong heads anyway. Including my wife.
Yes, darling.
Uh-oh. Hang on a minute. Let me trying to screw this in tighter. How do I do that? Ah, there we go. Okay. Now, let's start doodling. I'm going to try something. You like my masterpiece? Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Thanks. Yeah. Now, this is not something I normally do. I normally don't draw things first. I normally just let things happen and then, see what happens. But this time I'm going to doodle it out first. But the question is, how do I want to do it? So the basics of it is this. I want some kind of wallish aspect of it. I mean, it's going to be a room-based thing. I don't know. Fuck it, right? Erica's over there making drippy things.
Okay, so let's talk about like this whole.
The whole what? Because you're really quiet. You're just going to have to fucking yell all day.
Talking to people on Facebook. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I can definitely hear you.
You can barely hear me?
It's okay. I can hear you enough.
So you can barely hear me when your mic's not plugged, when your headphones aren't plugged in.
Right.
But I can barely hear you when your headphones are plugged in.
Well, my phone's kind of shit, but
Your phone
I
is
can hear you fine.
your phone is kind of shit, but
Yes.
so
And no, he's my dating buddy.
I take it your kids are there, huh?
Okay, now you need to go. Yeah. Well,
So
he is dating right now. Oh, wait. I'll find you. You phone up plugged in. No. Well, that's weird. It's been turned off for a minute. Maybe it did this. Go. I'm online. Go away.
oh, having the joy of having children, right?
I tell you what. I love you. Close my door, kinda. Not all the way.
Let's promote for a second. I'm here. Yeah, I mean, you can promote, dude. Yeah, you can say what's up. I mean, I got somebody else on the live because we figured it out. Thanks, by the way, man. You're the one who figured it out. So I appreciate you figuring it out for me last night. But we got it figured out now. And actually, well, I mean, oh gosh, shut up, dogs. Dogs. Anyway. So we'd be talking about there-ish. So you need to be about there would be fine. Because then we're talking, we need these much longer, you know. Okay, something along those lines. Sure. Why not?
You guys went sledding? Was there like a lot of people going sledding on that hill?
And there's a couple other people sledding. Wasn't that bad.
Did you guys switch to a basket?
I took my laundry basket so she could slide in the laundry basket, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was a bit confused.
Anyway. So,
Sorry, I missed you.
anyway. So yes. Any interesting conversations to partake in? Because I got to figure out how I'm going to start working this bringing people on thing. We're going to have to spark up.
My sister had called me a little bit before this started and said she was going to a funeral. And I was like, oh, that's sad. Whose funeral? And I guess she's a band teacher at UConn. And for like high school, middle school. And one of the kids' parents had hung themselves, their mom. So she was going to that funeral. Crazy, right? That was the second parent of her students that has committed suicide.
Wow, maybe she should reconsider her career as a teacher.
I mean, she loves what she does. She's great at it.
But if her students' parents are hanging themselves, I mean, that might not be a good sign. Like,
She can't handle the clarinet.
I guess not. Clarinet's pretty rough, I hear. Yeah, clarinet's pretty rough. So.
It's rough these days, man. Like, geez.
Yeah, I can't argue. I mean, you know, it's
Well, there's nothing to argue. It just points heavily to like where we are.
Yeah. Well, no shit. Society. Yeah. I mean, hey, Wifles. Now my wife just got up.
Been up.
Well, you haven't been up that long. I just snuck up there and got my thing. Anyway, but yes, societally speaking, we are in a shithole. So, and everybody is like, fuck it, I just want out. But, you know, so I do get
Well,
that.
it hit me in the feels because, I mean, I've been pretty down here
Right.
and there, you know, and it's a tough fight sometimes.
Yeah, that is definitely no joke. You know, if we're going to talk about suicide, I'm all for that. God knows I'm, you know, one of those kind of people. But suicidally speaking, the problem with this is, and I see a lot of people with the, oh, well, you know, suicide is, you know, you talk to people and get it out. I'm like, man, once you get past that point, the one thing people don't understand a lot is once you get past the point of being able to let go of everybody once, you're always there.
Yeah.
You know, you're always at this point where, you know, it's easier to say, let's do that than not. And, like, the thought's always there. It's an intrusive thought. You know, it's always able to, you know, go ahead.
For me, it's not like it's always there. It crops up, and like this last whatever I had, I went to my place of therapy and told them like I seriously need help.
Right.
And it was really disappointing because they kept asking me like, have you ever attempted suicide? And I haven't.
Right.
I'm too scared to do it. And I just wanted to go and stay. They have this like intensive outpatient center where you can go and like live there.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like a little psych ward. And I've been there for a week and it was pretty cool, but
You just wanted a break.
well, I wanted to get my meds straightened out. And
Right.
I figured that's like the best way to do it is in a controlled environment because they're so adamant about fixing my brain medically.
Right.
But they wouldn't let me in because I wasn't suicidal.
Well, yeah, because, you know, unless you're a danger to yourself and others.
I could die, but I can't do it myself.
Right. You know, unless you're showing extreme things, they generally don't put you in places. So.
I mean, I kind of get that, but
Oh, I mean, I understand what you're saying though. It's like, you know, hey, everybody needs a break now and again, but the real world doesn't give a fuck. It doesn't give you a break.
yeah.
And okay, here's the funny part. Like, we're so caught up in the trans rights, in the gay rights, in the, you know, race riots, in the sexism, and the everything else, but nobody gives a shit about the mental health of America.
Yeah.
And like it's been an ongoing battle for a long time to get any kind of legitimate recognition for mental health and mental health awareness, and like our funds get cut constantly. Like in Oklahoma just a few years ago, they literally cut the
Dad, would you like a sticker?
No, sweetie, no, I would not, thank you. Skedaddle, please. I'm live. You're on camera. Get out of here.
I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, she's painting.
Yes, she is. But all right, no, all right, skedaddle. Thank you. I love you. Bye. There we go. Out. Go. Go. Anyway.
Ow!
Hang on a minute, Ricardo. We'll get to that. Erica, did you leave?
No,
Okay.
I'm still in the general area.
Sorry, but my point was yeah, like Oklahoma just a few years ago got like literally their entire budget cut in half for mental health, and it's been a fucking shit show ever since for meds, for therapists that give a shit, for anybody who cares about anything. So it's just been a clusterfuck, you know. Ricardo asked, is suicide only when it is direct, or self-neglect is a form of suicide? You know, Ricardo, that's a good question, because if you neglect yourself to the point where you die, it would be a slow form of suicide. You know, that'd just be like if you starved yourself to death, then that would be a form of suicide. So, I mean, yes, self-neglect would be a form of that. Self-neglect is usually more associated with depression itself. And a lot of the times the human body won't allow you to kill yourself, by the way. Like, I learned that when I was really young and I attempted it, where I tried to choke myself to death because I knew hanging was a thing. But when you're like 11 years old and you're not thinking, you know, I didn't know how to hang myself. And I tried to strangle myself, and then your body shuts down, passes out, and then you let go. So I learned that you can't do that. Knowing that you're sick and not doing anything about it. I mean, yeah, I suppose if you're ready to die, then you would consider that a point of suicide, wouldn't you? You know, if you're wanting to die and you're allowing the disease to kill you, not doing anything about it would be an acknowledgement of letting this happen. So it would be saying, yeah, I'm killing myself. I'm letting it happen. So I would say, yeah, that'd be a form of suicide. That would make sense, you know, to call it that. Like, are you talking like alcoholism here, Ricardo, or something like that? And I know you didn't, you'd have to rally sick. I have no idea. Like, it would be the lack of will to fight, I guess. I mean, what are you talking about, Ricardo? You gotta be a little more specific, because like if you have like AIDS or something, you can't do anything about it. If you have cancer, you know, you might be able to do something about it. If you're talking about like alcoholism or drug addiction, which they consider a disease, you know, and you're just not giving a shit, you know, and Erica bailed. I don't know if her feet really sick. So it's, I guess that kind of question is, what sickness are you talking about? And the sledding went all right. If you watch the video, it's pretty fucking funny because she says, and I thought my daughter was gone at that point, but no. You'd have to be really sick. Yeah. I go on streams because it's like another family of sorts that understands depression and mental health issues. Most of the YouTubers I watch has some form of mental or depression. No shit. Well, okay. First of all, there is a lot, and this is what pisses me off. And I'm sorry, I will get to this. I swear, guys. There is a lot of what I call, like, you know, autocorrects, things. There's a lot of what I call the trend jumpers, or the, you know, the trend train riders, where, like, there was a girl that was a pagan who kept saying deity, and one of my kids thought she said DID, which is now what they call split personality disorder, which is what they consider me to have. Long story, I don't get into it. But it goes along with schizophrenia and stuff like that that was diagnosed to me back in the day. I also don't get into it. But whether or not the situation is similar or whatever, she also was a cosplayer. So my kiddo was like, no, she has these different personalities. She has like 9 of them. And I'm like, no, she's a fucking cosplayer who's a pagan, and she's saying deity. Finally, we got it figured out. She finally was like, oh, my bad. But she was so convinced that that's what it was. Anyway, it was just a big mistake. But it wasn't just her. There's a fuck ton of other people that thought that too. And it just blew my mind. So there's a lot of like misinterpretations out there. But there's a lot of these trend jumpers and trend hoppers that a lot of these trend hoppers out there that know that if you are like the Tourette's guy, okay, he was huge on YouTube a long time ago. If you know what I'm talking about, I know you resent a request. I just approved it. But the Tourette's guy, fat dude, would cuss everybody out and do all this shit, right? Doesn't have Tourette's. But it got him fucking famous and notoriety and, all that shit out there. It was a character he played with Tourette's. You know what I mean? So that's one of the bigger problems that the mental health society faces. And I understand how like racism affects black people. Black people get mad, and there you are. And black people get mad and they're like, that's okay. And black people get mad because they feel like they're misrepresented in film, or they're misrepresented in movies and stuff like that, or in TV shows. Mental health issues, mentally fucked up people are misrepresented more than anybody. They're misrepresented more than fucking anybody, because there is very few to no fucking anything that gets it right. Whether it be anything as simple as having OCD to fucking schizophrenia and shit, they just make it either one extreme or the other, to making it where it's almost, satirical into a joke, So it sucks because there's so much misinterpretation of it that there's a lot of stigmas that go with it. And here we are, it sucks. Yeah, I struggle with alcoholism, but I don't do it to die, but more to end the day and try the next again. I don't want to die. I got my kid to live for, and I've been improving a lot. Good, Ricardo. That's what I was asking, man, because yeah, I do know, and we've talked about it before, and I've told you're an idiot, and I'm straight up with people. I'm like, hey, you're being fucking retarded. Quit it. But it's hard. It's hard to just fucking quit shit. It's hard to quit being suicidal when you feel like that's the best option. It's hard to quit being a fucking alcoholic when you're that depressed. It's hard to quit being a drug addict when you're fucking addicted to anything. It's rough, dude. And I know that. But the thing is sometimes you need somebody to say, hey, you're being fucking retarded. Stop that. Versus people going, well, I understand. I was there too. And oh my God, let's try. Man, shut the fuck up. You don't need some pansy ass bitching people just to fucking coddle your ass. No, you need to fucking man the fuck up, get your shit together, and fucking do what needs to be done. The end. And it's hard. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Argue me.
The way I look at my depression, I won't talk about anybody else because that's irrelevant. But I look at my depression like a cold. I slip into this dark place.
Right.
And if I just lay in bed, take a shower, treat it like I'm sick, like physically sick, because essentially that's what it is, but it's in your brain. And more often than not, that kind of pulls me out of it. But
really,
yeah.
Well, in the sense
I'm
of
not as fucked up as you are.
You're not what?
I said I'm not as fucked up as you are.
Oh no! Never compare yourself to anybody else. That's key number one. I always yell at people for that because my childhood was fucked up. Your childhood was fucked up. His childhood was fucked up. Their childhood was fucked up. Everybody's childhood was fucked up. Everybody's mental state of mind is fucked up to some degree. Now, it's how you yourself are able to handle it determines how you are affected by it, how your mentally stability, how your capabilities, it's all this stuff, all these effects, all these different elements. So for you to say that, well, I'm not as fucked up as you don't know that. I don't know that. Behind these closed doors of the fucking eyeballs and in the brain pan, you could be masturbating with dead dogs. I don't fucking know. And if you are, well, then you're still not as fucked up as me. But no, I'm just kidding.
Well done.
Thank you. But that's just the thing is you can't compare your mental state to somebody else's. It's different than mine. Your mental state is different than mine, but it's not more fucked up or less fucked up. It's just different. And your personal way to handle it is different. And we're all different in that aspect. that is why these therapists and shit can't treat us all like we're the same type of people, because we may have the same disease mentally, the same mental illness, so to speak, but we're not the same person. So we don't handle it the same. You know what I mean? And they're going by, some of them go by textbook fucking bullshit. And they'll treat me and the next guy with the same kind of symptoms the same fucking way, even though both of us aren't going to fucking be even close to the same. You know? I hate that shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know I sound like an asshole because I'm like, hey, buck up and man up. And you know what? I get depressed and I'll just fucking be the biggest bitch about it and whine. And I get so down and it's stupid, you know? And I become a big fucking man baby and I become really bad. So you know what? Who the fuck am I to tell anybody to buck up, you know?
If that's what you got to do for you, you know, I lay in bed with a cold. You get to the point where you're like, all right, enough is enough. Get your shit together.
No, that's just what I tell other people.
That's what it sounds like what you're saying.
Yeah, no, that's just what I tell other people. When it comes to me, I can't live to my own advice. I can't do that. I'm like,
why?
Because I'm terrible. You know, I am. I'm horrible at it. I'm like, you need to man up and get the fuck up and raw. Like, I try to like rally the troops. And then when it comes to me, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm just going to cry. You know, and I'm like, it's fucking sad and it's pathetic. And it's terrible. I can't live up to my own advice. And I know it. It's pretty sad, you know, but it is what it is. Get out of here. No, guys, quit. God damn it. And every person is their own world. Guys, hey, I'm not kidding. Quit. Kids, yay. But yes, every person is their own world, and therapy is my painting. And that's kind of the thing that I started this for, man, was this. Because it kind of is therapeutical for me in a sense of I would just let my, you know, any creative endeavor, you know, that I've done has always been for creation purposes, to get shit out. And, you know, I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty suicidal today. I'm going to write lyrics about it. And then boom, I'd make a song about it, you know, and write lyrics about it, you know, or I would try to throw it into a poem or try to throw it into a painting or something, you know what I mean? But creativity is therapy, you know, and I don't think enough people utilize that. And I don't think that enough therapists utilize that, because a lot of therapists and like, what is there? Psychologists and psychologists and psychiatrists. And one of them gives you a fuck ton of drugs. And one of them gives you like, yeah. And they go hand in hand. And I hate them, but you know, sometimes you need somebody to talk to and out. I'm
asking for water.
No, out. Go. Get out of here. You guys just run through being maniacs. Out. Go.
I'm not running out.
Go. Go.
I'm not.
Go.
No,
Anyway. So, no, I'm going to end that crap before they start. They're coming in here acting like maniacs. They're running around the house screaming and being idiots. I heard my wife just a minute ago, okay, well, then you're grounded. So I know they're doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to even deal with it when they come up in here and start tearing apart my freaking office and being idiots. No, I'm putting a stop to it right now before it even happens, you know? Anyway, but yeah, therapy, you know, anything that's therapeutic, anything that relaxes you, anything that can help you work out your internal demons and your struggles and your bullshit that's in your head. And how deep rooted is it? How far back does it go? Does it go into your childhood? Was you know, abused when you were a baby and you just have this deep rooted subconscious fucking root in there? This shit that you don't even fucking know, bro. I mean, that's the stuff that therapists or whatever are supposed to really help you break down and get into. Honest to God, though, you're $1 to them. And that's fact. I had one of my fucking therapists not too long back, the one right before this last one that I had. And she outright told me, man, I get paid, you know, because you're here. So yeah, I want you here. I want you here.
Therapist, though.
What?
I mean, I've heard some that really enjoy what they do.
That's true too. I mean, Yeah, I shouldn't blanket statement them,
You just haven't had a good therapist.
I have actually. I've had a couple of really good ones, but one out of every 10 that's really good. You know what I mean? You still,
Yeah, they're hard to find.
that's it. You still have 9 of them that suck.
Yeah.
And everyone does handle pain differently, Ricardo. That is true. Again, that's what I was saying. Like, how you handle personal trauma, childhood trauma, life trauma, emotional, trauma and stuff like that. It's all different. So Erica and I both, or you and I, Ricardo, both could deal with the same shit. We could watch our fucking parents die in a fire right before us. I might not give a fuck. You might be traumatized forever from it and never speak again. It's in how emotionally you can handle it. And that's just the thing is we're all different people. And, my dad, I didn't even have a dad growing up. No idea who my dad was, nothing, And a lot of people are like, oh man, didn't that fuck you up? I'm like, why would that fuck me up? Like, no, didn't, to my knowledge, it didn't affect me at all. People are like, oh, well, aren't you so sad because you didn't have a dad? And I don't know what it's like having a dad. So why would I be sad to not know what it was like to have something I never had? Like I would have had to have had a dad to know what it was like to have missed a dad. You know what I mean? So in order to have felt sad that he wasn't there, I would have had to have had him there first. It just doesn't make sense otherwise. Like, you know what I mean? So if he would have been there and he died, then yes, I would have been sad because then my dad would have left me, yada, yada, yada. But since he was never there, I never had the feeling of absence. So it's a whole different world depending on how people react and take things, And that's just it. So therapeutically, we're all different motherfuckers. And I've had too many therapists that just treat you like a line. Pop, 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 pop. And I hate it. I hate it. But I need it. I need to go back. My wife's like, you need to get more therapy. And I'm like, yeah, I do. I know.
Hey, I just started back with a routine therapy, and I don't know. I think it's helping.
Uh-huh.
I gotta change my water. Oh no, what the fuck?
Apparently, oh no, what the fuck? And then she disappeared. I think she died. She says, oh no, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, poof, gone. Oh, you're doing groups now? I'm working on it. I just, yesterday we just discovered how. And then today, and yes, hello, Ariana. But yeah, today we're still doing that. So, and thankfully I go to the Indian clinic in Pawnee. Dude, that's far away, bro. But, I guess being Native American, right? That works. Pawnee's like, well, I guess it's not that far away. Yeah, it's like 30 minutes away, isn't it? So it's the same as like Stillwater or something. I don't know. My wife used to be the dispatch in Pawnee. So, yep. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-huh. So, but you're talking about for therapy reasons you go there, I'm assuming. And see, man, like, I just started going to one in Tulsa that was, she seemed really nice and all right and more attentive, but, therapy. Now, I am thinking on this about where to put things because I don't want to I want like a dress thing. I'm Comanche, so I get medical help for free, right? Well, I knew something along those lines. I had that one figured out, man. But yes, I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, Erica, apparently you exploded and died. That's my best guess, is that that's what happened. You said, oh, what the fuck? And all of a sudden your camera killed out. So I think you died. Well, it's like a little angry. I don't know if it's angry and pointing at itself or it's angry with fists. I don't know what's going on there, but it's a little angry face or a sad face. But there we go. So what I'm going to do, by the way, is make this the same Queen of the Ants as the other Queen of the Ants. And then I will have to... What have you been playing lately, bro? Oh, PS4 wise? Not a lot, really. Really the Hunt game, because I love the shit out of it. So when I do play, I play it. But mostly I've been playing Fortnite with my wife when I do play. And that's usually just been when I eat with her or something, because I've been working for the past couple of weeks on a music video for a band. We filmed it a couple weeks ago, so I've been working on that mostly. And then I don't know, man, I got really bad depressed, a while back, so I kind of veered away from playing games, and then I got really sick with everybody around the house. And so, can you come back? Yeah, you can come back. You just gotta make the button happen. I could come to your house, sit on your couch in my underwear and drink beer, and you would know what it's like to have my dad. First of all, we don't have a couch. What do you think about that?
We have a couch in Mom's room.
And yes, Shadow Axe. I do not have a couch in Mom's room.
We have a couch.
That's not like a couch. Well, it kind of is like a couch. It's not really a couch. It's more like a...
That's a couch. That's a tiny couch.
It's a tiny couch.
It's like, fits like 2 people.
So it's like a love seat thing. That's what they're called, I guess. But yeah, you're right. It's like a tiny couch. It's like a weird sitting couch thing. You're right. I'm sorry. So I guess we do have kind of a couch. It's kind of a couch. I don't know. It's my wife's. What? I don't know what happened. Okay. Yes, sweetie, what can I help you with? What?
What?
Come here for a minute. Stand right here.
Why?
Just really quick. Come here for a minute and stand right there.
Why?
Just for a second so I can tell you something.
What?
Oh my God.
Tell me
One
now.
second. Oh, Erica can entertain for a moment.
Yeah.
Adorable little turd. Anyway, dang it. Resume. Oh my God, it died. It keeps going to resume. Anyway. I can steal you a couch and do that. All right, number 1. Get a new TV if I decide to get a PS5. Dang thing is 8K quality. Fuck that. Nobody needs 8K. Nobody needs 8K. Let's get that clear. But yeah, okay, so my Facebook's doing a weird thing again. I don't know if it's going to let me keep you going or what. What is this button? Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Is that like a share button on my fucking... All right, really quick. I'm going to do an experiment. Hang on. Move, you fucking things. Fuck this shit. I'll just watch. Okay. I'm going to click this button. I think it's a share button. I'm just going to see what happens. If it ends it... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My God. Video link. Shut the fuck up. Boom. To Twitter, too. Tweet. Boom. Am I still live streaming? It didn't affect my live stream, but I just tweeted my live stream. Neat. Okay, cool, bro. All right, we'll do this one more time. Okay. I'm getting this technology thing figured out, people. And yes, Shadow Axe is the band that I've been doing the video for. And I just talked to the guys today about that. And anyway, we're still working on that. I'm still working on that. It's pretty much done. But what? Oh my God. There we go.
Crashed the first time, and now it's just wonky.
Yeah. And now Grandpa figures out technology. Fuck you, bro. And you know what? I don't want to hear shit. I ain't no grandpa. I just didn't know what that fucking button did. I didn't want to push the fucking button at random and fuck shit up. I'm a precautious broadcaster, okay? I'm like, boop. And I just got some balls. And I said, I'm going to push that random button that has an arrow on it because I don't know what the fuck that does. Can I 3-screen? I don't know. Erica just lost. Erica doesn't even know what the fuck she's doing.
Sorry, this is shit.
Oh my God. And my shit keeps like doing a weird thing. I don't know if I can 3-screen, bro.
You can have somebody else come on. I mean,
I want in and then they can't call you grandpa because I am older. Actually, you're not older than me, I don't think, bro, but you look older. so I mean, I can try 3-screen, but you just have to do the invite thing. And then when it pops up, I'll click it and it just pops people in or out. I don't know how it really works. You know, but I ain't even
I was
really.
saying while you were gone, I already hate this. Whatever it is I'm putting on this canvas.
It's just drips so far. Are you gonna
Right
put?
place.
Are you gonna put anything behind the drips? Or with the drips? Well, you know what the neat effect. You know what the neat effect is. You can put whatever you paint in front of the drips, and then you can put another row of drips, and then it gives you that 3-dimensional aspect because you have drips behind it and in front of it.
Okay.
Oh, see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just something to think about.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Well, always trying to help, you know, and things. Not very good at helping, but I do try. Oh man, so
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Ask people.
Ask people, what do you guys want to talk about out there in fucking broadcast land? What are we doing? What are we talking about today? Oh my God, quit fucking doing the broadcast pause bullshit. See, my Facebook keeps pausing the broadcast. We were talking about addictions and mental illness and that stuff there a while ago and suicide. I mean, you know, Ricardo's asking some damn good questions. Thanks, Ricardo, by the way, again, for asking such good questions and poignant questions. Because, I mean, you know, yeah, is that part of it? Slowly letting yourself die from diseases or addictions? And I would say, sure. If you consciously make that a decision to let yourself die slowly like that, it's just a slow form of it. I would say, sure. So that's my definitive answer.
Wow. That's kind of crazy because I've been there at one point. I have Crohn's disease, which is a thing where my body attacks itself. It's an autoimmune disease. And there was one point I was so just like done with everything. And I said, I'm just going to eat all the stuff that can tear me up. And it's going to kill me.
Right.
Slowly. So like I've been there. That's wild.
Yeah. See? And you're just done. See? And that's the thing is once you get to that point where you're like, I'm out. I'm out. I don't care anymore. My everything hurts. You know? You appreciate the way I think? Well, thanks, dude. I just think the way I fucking think, man. And hopefully people can get something out of it and If they can, cool. If they can't, fuck them. So, so you know, I just speak my mind, and I am who I am, and I'm not going to ever apologize for the way I think. You know, I have a fucked up way of viewing suicide. Usually, I've actually, I know a couple of friends, you know, that killed themselves. Our keyboardist, he killed himself a couple of years ago now. And so, you know, I mean, I personally tried it 3 times, failed 3 times. So, you know, I have my views on it, and I speak them pretty loudly usually. So, oh, God damn it. But if it's terminal, then that's different. But I had a friend that died of diabetes due to not taking care of her medications and shots. And that sucks. If they wanted to do it, then that was up to them, and they just probably did it on purpose. But if it's just neglect because they're, you know, being irresponsible, then oops, accidents happen. You know what I mean? My uncle died from diabetes because he was a fucking idiot, and he didn't give a shit. So instead of him taking the responsibility upon himself, you know, to actually do that shit right, he kind of just blew it off, didn't care, and he went into a diabetic coma and never came out, and he died. So he was a piece of shit, though. You know, he was, and just in general, a piece of shit human being. And that's not just from my childhood; that's from just life. He grew up and still was a shithead piece of human being. But that was his attitude, was fuck it, you know, I'll do whatever I want. Fuck you. You can't tell me nothing. And, you know, kind of person. So it was no surprise when he didn't take care of himself and he went into a fucking diabetic coma and died. But if the person, you know, enjoys life and loves life and stuff like that, they're going to take, God damn it, quit doing that, Facebook. They're going to take care of themselves, though. You know, it wouldn't make sense for them not to. If they want to survive and live longer, they're going to take the steps needed to not die, right? You know, so if you have to take medication to live through something, you're probably going to take it regularly, you know. But if you're just being neglectful and you know better, there's probably a little something more to it than that, man. So it's been in the back of your mind and shit. You know, I mean, if they're not around anymore, you can't talk to them about it. You can't ask them about it. And honest to God, dude, talking to those closest to them, quote unquote, ain't going to do you any good either. Because those even closest to those people don't know the truth. They don't know the true facts. They don't know all of it. Believe me, they don't. When Boyd killed himself, everybody was like, man, he was in a great place. You know, he had a great job, a great girl. You know, everything was looking up for him. He was so happy. Nobody knew it was coming. And he knew my views on suicide out of absolutely anybody. If he would have been going to talk to somebody about it, he would have talked to me. That was the fucking weird part. And he didn't talk to me even. And he knew I would have been very like open about how to go about talking about it. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have been, you know, I wouldn't have been, huh?
He knew that if he talked to you, he wouldn't do it.
Maybe that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, please do the vocals for Hate Fuck. I'll go to you. The thing is, bro, I mean, I don't really have a way to record vocals right now. That's the problem. So that's why I haven't really been doing much music either. But my point being on the whole suicide thing, man, is you're going to be left with answers, or you're going to be left with questions that never get answers. If you keep that in the back of your mind of, well, this one person I knew and they did this, well, I just need an answer. I need to know. You'll never get it. You're going to have to accept the open ending to that chapter of life. You got to accept it. Okay? Because you're never going to get the answer. Not just you're not going to get the answer you're looking for. You're just not going to get an answer. Because nobody has the answer. And the only person who had the answer is no longer around. You have to accept it or it will destroy you because you'll always wonder. You got to let it go, come to peace with it, and move the fuck on. That's it, bro. As far as you graduating in May, good job. Graduating is good, important. So, yeah. Oh, it's part of being human to have questions with no answers. That is also true. Humans in general are we love to question everything. And oftentimes, no, we don't have answers. Quite often, we don't have answers. You know, we don't get answers, I should say. Very, very often.
Can I leave my shoes in here?
Did you leave your shoes? Those shoes right there? Huh? You talking about your boots? Where did I see your boots last? I think they're in the kitchen. They're in the kitchen under the counter. Okay, in the middle part. Are you going outside? You watch the gate. Don't let the dogs out. But yeah, anyway. Oh, God damn it. Why does it do that to me? I hate it. But, and, you know, graduating is not something everybody can do these days. Apparently. Surprisingly, I graduated, but not because I wanted to. I tried not to, but they wouldn't let me stay.
I am 6 credit hours away from an associate's degree.
Oh, look at you, fucking Miss Fancy Pants, smart hell, and well, I got the brains and stuff.
I don't know if it still counts because I haven't been to school in years.
I'm sure it'll still count. I don't think it just.
Better.
I don't think it goes away. Does it?
Core classes, you know.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not smart.
I want to be a criminal psychologist, I think.
Huh? Yeah, that would work. You'll be investigating me one day, so yay!
It'd be fun.
Yeah, you'll be like, I know that guy. You'll be like, hey, I know him. I'm gonna write a report on that guy. The Shadow of the Tomb Raider game. No, I have not played it. I do have it for free to download. I just haven't done it yet because, you know, I dropped out to drive 18-wheelers for 10 years. Picked it up where I left off. I Hate Dolphins over here on YouTube says, yes, your credits stay.
Cool.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
after driving a big rig for 10 years. So there you go. There's your answer. I'm liking where this is going. This is actually working out pretty well for where what I'm thinking. So, but I'm just not sure how I want to design. I'm thinking a dress. Maybe I should just make her naked. Maybe this should just be nudity all around. Everybody loves naked people. Yeah. Okay, not
Being naked's fun.
being naked's fun. I hate being naked. I hate being naked.
You know, I actually do too.
Right? Not just because I'm hideous naked. That has nothing to do with it. It's just because, like, it's a weird feeling for me. Huh?
You're completely exposed.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Vulnerable.
I know a lot of people feel, like, weakened and vulnerable. Yeah. No, it's not really for me. It's just, it's a weird, I like to, I like the feeling of things over me. Like, I don't think it has to do with vulnerability so much as, like, when I sleep. Okay, when I sleep, I have to have like a sheet over me so I can tuck it between my junk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's it. I just have to tuck it between my junk because I don't like my balls sticking to my legs.
Yeah, that's never good.
No, And as a dude with big nuts, it happens a lot. And it's so I'm always like tucking my pants and my shorts and shit, my boxers between my nuts and my legs. So being naked feels weird to me because I don't like the feeling of my nuts sticking to my legs. So it's not a vulnerability thing. It's I don't like sticky nuts things. You know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. You know. I mean, to be honest.
See you.
Yeah. Being honest on that one, it's just it's a sticky nuts thing. I don't like it. So.
What's going on in your picture?
Well, I'll explain it better in a moment.
I'm waiting for my drips to dry.
I thought so, you know, because you kind of hung out there for a second. And
I like it.
so far, so good.
Yeah.
You just using basic acrylic there, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I made myself a palette out of, this is a tip.
Out of what?
So it's a pizza pan with parchment paper.
I gotcha. I guess that works.
And it makes, yeah, when you wet them down, it works.
Oh,
It's awesome.
all right, good. You know, I found my little palette, my little bitty one from Walmart. I got it for like $1 or something, I guess. I don't remember. I got like a 3-pack, I think, and I don't know what happened to the other ones. So, yeah, I think the kids ate them.
Probably.
Pretty standard stuff with them. Oh, and Ricardo, I've had a picture in my head. I can't wait to execute it. So then do it. Why wait, Ricardo? Why wait to execute it? What are you doing right now? Bust it out. Doodle it, man.
Get on it.
Yeah, bro. To answer your question, though, Erica, what is happening in my doodle here? First of all, I'm bringing back the character that's going to be in the Queen of the Ants picture, which I still have not finished.
Giant anthill.
Yeah, the oh no, not that one. Where'd it go?
Want to be.
This one, right? Yeah, this one here. So this painting here, right? Remember this one? Boop.
I freaking love that.
Thank you. Well, the Queen of the Ants is going to be the one standing up here, and I don't know how I want her to be. I don't know if I want the dress she's wearing. It's just going to be a white face, an empty face. So this one here will also be an empty face, you know.
Oh,
And then I don't know if the dress now, it's going to reflect. So it'll be the same character. I just have to figure out how I want to represent that character. And I have been really stuck on that image forever, trying to figure out if I want to make the dress look like this or that or what. So I guess I have to put a dress on this one to match it up a little bit. But I could always make the dress open exposed, you know, to keep the graphic nudity there. But what does it look like's happening in my picture, my doodle? Oh, God damn it. Hang on. It keeps glitching out. But what does it look like? What's it look like happening?
worship. Or like she's about to climb up on his back. Yeah.
Well, then we'll just keep it at that for now. Okay. I don't know. So,
He wants to be something.
as long as it's sexy.
Keep going. I am nowhere near as intricate with my painting.
Oh my God, stop interrupting. Facebook keeps crashing on me. But, you know, again, you can't compare art. Art's art, man. Expression's expression, you know?
Well, yeah. I just, my style is not detailed.
So?
That video that I sent you
What?
about the woman with multiple personalities.
Oh, the old lady.
Did you ever watch that?
I did watch that. The documentary on her.
Yeah.
I did watch that. I almost want to punch her in her face.
Why?
Because I'm jealous. She has a lot of attention. And I don't get, nobody cares about me.
That's a lie.
I know you care about me, sweetie, but anyway.
Just tap it, man.
Yes, Ricardo, you do need to do it. Get off your ass and do it. You're missing some colors, so go get those colors, bro. What's stopping you but you? You're what's stopping you. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of painting a picture and what? You're like, I can't wait to make it happen, but you're waiting to make it happen because you're missing a couple of colors. And, you know, Walmart's just up the street, bro. Dollar General's just down the street, bro. You can get some acrylics. Boom, you're done.
Roads are clear.
Bang. Waffle bopple do bopple waffle bam done. You know? Yeah, you just need to do it. But yeah, as far as the old lady goes, good for her. As long as she's just not faking bullshit to make a buck. You know? But I'll get that one day if I ever make it big. I'll get that same bullshit where people be like, "Oh, you're just banking off of it, acting like that," and I'll be like, and I'll stab them. So good, Ricardo. Goodbye. You get off here and you go make art. So I'll get that too at some point because you got to always question everybody,
Right.
the legitimacy behind it. Because
Well, you don't have to question them. You could just enjoy it for what it is.
no, fuck that. You have to question them, and you can't enjoy it for what it is. And I'm a skeptic from everything, and maybe that does come from my own jealousy and my own. I'm learning that I'm much more envious of people than I ever thought I was, because there's a lot of artists out there. I never believed it. I used to always say I'm not envious of anybody. God damn it, I hate you, Facebook. Stop doing it. My Facebook keeps crashing. It keeps going, oh, paused. Like, fuck you, I didn't pause nothing. Fucking Facebook. They're trying to ban me right now. They're like, nope, fuck this guy. But yeah, I've learned, I am more envious. There's a lot of guys out there that paint like a motherfucker. And I'm just so like, wow, I wish I could do that. Oh. And it makes me feel bad because I can't do that. But I have to keep in mind that, again, I'm not them. I don't know how many years. Fuck you, Facebook. Fuck you, Facebook. I can't. I don't know how many years it took them to learn that skill, or how many, how whatever they learned to do it. Their methods, their techniques, how long, etc. So it's just kind of like, I just got to do what I do and remember this is my style, my methods, my ways, and not worry about them. Just congratulate them on their success and be like, bro, good job, man. That's fucking amazing. And then secretly hate them. And
Yeah. Would it be inappropriate to take motivation from them, though?
yes, it would. Fuck that. And no, I'm kidding. Jesus. No, I do. I look at a lot of the stuff that these people do that's so amazing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try that. And then it just makes me depressed as shit. Because I realize I can't do it ever. And it's terrible. Yeah. But, I mean, it's good to pretend. So sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh, I'm going in with some black.
Good. That's my favorite thing to fuck up with.
I watered it down like a lot, so
Well, good.
we'll see.
Sweetie, you keep walking back and forth. You all right there? What you need? You need help with anything?
No! Too much water.
Your mask for what? Where are you going?
Outside.
What?
Make my nose cold.
Keep it warm. Is anybody else going out with you?
Sure.
Okay. As long as somebody else is going out with you, that's what matters.
I matter.
You do matter, but you know what I mean. I'm not good with fashion. So that's why I've been stalling this whole time, using conversation to wait, to try and figure out how I want to do this. Because oh my God, I'm almost done with this Facebook. Keep pausing. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with a dress thing.
You're a naked lady.
Yeah, I'll paint her like
Or
one of
make her like
I'll paint her like one of my French fries.
make her insect-like.
Well, her arms are already going to be like extended and not have hands. I already decided on that. Originally, they were just going to be bone, but I'm going to have him be bones, like nubs. I'm kind of taking a step back to my old methods because I used to draw a long time ago, like actually insect people. They'd be like fat worms, and they'd have like human heads and like little arms that had like just bone. Whoop, they'd be extended bony arms. I love the look. So I'm like, I'm going to kind of bring that back a little bit. Yeah, okay. But everybody loves sexy naked people. So I might just do that. It's just, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. But then I think I might have extended her her legs not extended them long enough because man, she'd need like long legs. Crap.
Just a sketch. You could change it.
Doo-doo nuggets. Yeah, but she'd be too long. So I'd have to have her like whoop and then like really long. That would extend past him. I'd have to extend him down. I could. I suppose it'd be fine. Yeah, that'd probably be all rightish. You know? But yeah, I'd have to extend him. That's okay. Meh. Meh, meh.
Is there some my gloves in here?
Your gloves, last I knew, were under the microwave area.
I know, but she's I've been taking it up.
No, I don't know anything about any of this. My kids think I apparently pay attention to absolutely everything. And I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about what they're doing ever. So I don't know why they keep asking me questions like, do you know where this is at? Do you know where that is at? Like, why would I know where any of your stuff is at?
That's a mom skill.
I know. Well, no, it's not. It's a parent skill, but I mean, I don't really care. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You bet.
I'm like, okay, you guys should pay attention to your own shit. I shouldn't have to do it for you, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at on this whole thing. I'm like, no, I shouldn't have to do this. You're grown up enough that you should be able to do this.
Yeah. I've got my 11-year-old doing laundry.
That's good.
Because he's about that age where laundry gets gross.
Yeah, no, gross. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. All right. I think I can work with that. That'll be all right. Ish. Poop. Then the question.
More black.
Then the question remains is what the fuck am I going to do up here, if anything? Maybe I should try to make this more. Oh, god damn it! Facebook, why do you do that, Facebook? My Facebook's tarded.
Yeah. You hear what I said, though?
What'd you say?
I said either recreate the anthill, like I can kind of see the anthill back there, or just do, like, piles of, Ethan people.
Not a bad idea. And see, this one's not really so emotional necessarily. I mean, it obviously has some metaphorical behind it, could easily and does, but it, in its own right, also can have a lot of logical thought process behind it as well. So I'm not so concerned about anything.
Well, is she powerful?
Well, isn't that the whole thing of women these days, right? Women.
Well, here we go.
You knew it was going to happen.
Everyone is crazy. Everyone is crazy.
I know. But, you know, you vaginas, you guys are a little more crazy, but that's all right.
I don't know. You penises have some crazy.
Oh, yeah. Especially when they come to seeing vaginas.
Fuck. All right. Whatever.
Now you're starting to sound like me most of the time. Just yell about how you messed up.
No,
Fuck.
it's making me angry.
Yeah, fuck. Now you know where I get it from. That fucking goddamn it. Why? Why does this keep happening to me?
Angry painting the floor.
Yeah, you know, I should really come up with a name for this and everything and just make it a thing. Oh my God, I hate you, Facebook, so much. I've really got to figure out why the Facebook thing keeps trying to tell me it's pausing, though, because that's really annoying. And I wish I had a way to like broadcast to everybody everywhere, do like watch parties and stuff. I got to find a way to make her sexier. She's not standing sexy, so I got to fix that. That's for sure. She got to have her leg more like out. That's important. You know, so are you right-handed or left-handed? Oh my motherfucking God. Fuck you, Facebook. So anyway, what? Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I am right-handed.
You had to think about that? You literally...
No, I was saying it slowly and clearly so it would go over the waves and be clear.
Oh, okay. Because it sounded like you had to think about that. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, you were like, which shoe do I put on first? Okay. Yeah, that shoe. That's the shoe. So all right, maybe sure it's still going.
I'm getting impatient. I want a surprise. I don't know.
That's still not working. I'll make that weird when I'm done. It almost looks like she's gonna be like, eat my vagina. That's not what I was going for.
Yeah.
It almost does. I was like,
It very much looks like that.
Dang it. That was not my intentions. Whoops. Yeah, that went the wrong direction. My bad.
Start over.
No, I mean, hey, I'm just gonna roll with it. And you know, sometimes things can get a little sexy. It's cool, whatever. I didn't intend it, but it goes where it wants. But you know, left-handies, right? These left-handers of the world, they're always complaining about how they're writing and they get this crap on their fingers, right? It happens to right-handed people too. All you left-handers out there.
It does.
Yeah, and I don't know why they always are like, oh, left-hand problems. What, bitch? I got to deal with that too, and I'm right-handed. Fuck you. Even though on here it looks like I'm left-handed because it's backwards. Wait, does it? No, it looks like you're left-handed though. Yours is backwards, but what? Mine looks right. Right? Wait, does it? Holy fuck, I'm confused. It looks opposite C's on there.
Right.
But yours looks right. Yours looks wrong. You look like you're left to me.
That's my right hand.
Wait a minute. This is my left hand, but it looks right. Oh, whatever. Anyway, left hand problem, spiral notebooks. God damn it, Facebook. First of all, I take it you're a lefty there, buddy. But if that's the case, you know, you could just flip the notebook the other way. An amazing thing called, I don't know, flip it the other way. Just a suggestion. Just a suggestion.
I wish you were painting and doing shadows so I could remember how to do all that.
Well, then that would make life easier for you.
Who the fuck wants to do that?
Yeah.
Great.
Well, mean, experiment. That's part of what all this is for, man. Experiment. Oh, you sent a join request. Let's see if we can have him join too. No, you didn't. Oh, it's gone though. All right, hang on. Send it again. You'll have to send the join request again, bro, because it said it was gone. Anyway, a lot of the art thing is experimental. You just gotta hope for the best, and that's what it's all about.
Well, it helps if you know techniques.
What?
And it helps if you know techniques.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe I should start trying to actually teach something instead of just sit here and complain and just stop shaking your head. Yes.
There's a chick on TikTok that's doing that. Like, she's a graduated art person, and she's like teaching people shit for free.
Well, fuck her then.
Everybody should be able to do art.
Yes, I do know that. I was just kidding. So I should probably. I don't know techniques though. I mean, I do, but like some of them. But I have my own shit. I just do my own experimentation. Really. That's been like,
I'm scared.
huh?
I'm scared.
About what?
The painting. I don't know how to make it look like I'm.
Oh my god. Sorry, my Facebook fucked up. You don't know how to make it look like what?
Like how it looks in my head.
Welcome to my life. You can't make it look like it looks in your head. Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's been my whole thing. I have had to come to an understanding that I have to accept whatever comes out, how it comes out. Because in my head, it's amazing. And I'm like, man, that looks great. And then whenever I actually try to make it happen, I'm like, wow, that is trash. I massacred that. That's why a lot of times I just kind of say, you know what, creativity, you do you, and I'm going to try not to interfere logically, because when my logic sees it, I see it with all this technique and style and skills that I've seen other artists have. So I imagine it according to how it would look with their skill, and shit that I can't do. So I see it being this amazing piece of work, and I'm like, wow. So that's why I have to shut off my logic, because I can't get that to look that way. So when I try, it becomes more of a disappointment, and then I become depressed, and then I become self-hating, and I feel like a loser and worthless because I can't achieve their level when I wouldn't even know the steps to get to their level. So I need to understand that my style's different. That doesn't mean I can't attain their style one day, or work towards a style like theirs, or take steps to, god damn it, Facebook, or take steps to advance my style. It's just currently stop doing that, setting myself up for failure. Just at the time, let whatever happens and say, cool, I learned this today. Whether I can use that later or learn from it and not fuck it up later, that's the important part,
Because I just want to
What?
do one of these.
Well, you just did one of those. Now, is that too dark?
I don't know. I want it to be dark.
Okay, well then there you go. I was gonna say, if it's too dark, you have time right now to put water on there and splash it around, and you know what I mean, lighten it up, and you have time while it's still wet to still modify it.
I got you.
So
Awesome.
you just always got to remember that at the very beginning, you still have a second if you're quick with it.
Hell yeah.
You just got to make sure you take advantage of that moment. That's all.
That's
So, all right. So here's my naked chick lady thing. This is gonna be my room-esque thing. I think I'll do something similar. I've got to definitely tie it into the Queen of the Ants version. Oh no! So I'm gonna do it in reds also to tie it in. That's for certain. Lots of reds, pinks. I don't know about the background. I haven't really decided on that one yet, but I will take time to figure that one out. I might go ahead and put it with a meaty-esque, kind of like the same kind of flooring and stuff. That's kind of how that looks. Maybe. You know, painting's not really my forte, by the way. Painting's like something I'm not good at. And
Sketches are badass.
it's when I get into the sketches, that's where I'm more comfortable. When I get into inks and stuff. But like painting and stuff is really hard for me, and that's why I really ventured there, is so that way I hate you, Facebook, so much. Anyway, but that's why I ventured into the painting aspect of it. So that way I can kind of get out of my safe or my my bubble. But I've enjoyed painting for years now. But I haven't learned, I haven't advanced enough, I haven't grown at all, and that sucks. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do here. I think I'm just gonna definitely pull up. I'll make the floor kind of in the sense of kind of how the floor is, the meat stuff. So that'll take care of itself. You know. Oh, God damn it, Facebook. But, yeah, I'll let that kind of take care of itself. Walls, too, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I should make it more like the ground. Decisions, my ass. I hate making decisions. We'll make it a wall thing back here. Sure, kind of like the hole there. That's what we'll do. Making sure it's still on. That way, we can kind of put the background, like the sky background, up in there. Yeah, you keep saying that, but some of your paintings remind me of the creepy things in Courage the Cowardly Dog. Well, thanks. Courage the Cowardly Dog was overly exaggerated. So, what? Somebody said I should paint something the other day. What was it?
I'm gonna have to go soon.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here too. I gotta eat, and it's almost been 2 hours, and I haven't gotten shit done like normal. Yeah, as you're chomping on something, or else you're eating paint. I'm not sure which, but what?
Yeah, I'm eating paint.
Yeah, you should probably not eat paint chips.
Drinking paint.
Yeah, that's not how that works. So, you know, it's terrible.
No, it's 25-cent chocolate.
Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah. At least that's what you're.
Child. What? You don't like my painting? Okay, cool. Lies of deceit.
But here's the other thing. Paint yummy. Yeah, no, you know, again, every painter, everybody I know that paints has at least drank their paint water once. It happens, or it will happen. Oh my God, Facebook, what?
A couple times I looked at it and was like, oh, no.
Yeah, no, I've had my teacups. I've almost put my paintbrush in the teacups. I've done it before. I've accidentally drank water before. It happens. Or you're just not paying attention. You have your water next to your whatever, your tea, and you're like, damn it. I washed my brush in my coffee. I don't give a fuck. Exactly. It happens. It happens, man. You're just like not paying attention. You're like, oh, tinkle little link. All right. Wash, dry that off. And then a minute later, you're just like, boop. Ah, fuck. I put paint in that. All right. You know, and you're good. You're good. It's some pretty funny shit. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do this.
This is so much fun.
Just bullshitting
Enjoying
and
it.
bullshitting and doing this. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do what? Oh, here's what I'm doing with it. To keep the background similar, I'm going to make it more like they're inside the place now. That's the idea. Oh, you can't really see it over there on that one. All right, there we go. So okay, I guess I could have turned it like that. So yeah. So similar to how like there's like a hole here, maybe, you know, it's more like an opening, and I'm going to kind of replicate the sky pattern out here. So if you were to see the two together, you'd know that this is somehow connected. That's what I'm going to do. And then the meat, like the tower being kind of the pinkish, weird, stretchy meat stuff, that's what all the interior will be. Same basics. So
I like it.
yeah, so regardless, it'll have a connection somehow. No. That's my thought process. So what?
Like a saga.
Maybe. Well, I tend to do 4 paintings in a set of everything.
Okay.
I have like my suicide series. It's got 4 paintings in it. The family. Oh my fucking God! Quit doing it, Facebook. I have a family portrait series that's 4 paintings. And then, you know, so I have like, it's like a set. I always do 4 that generally are within the same vein.
Yeah.
So maybe not the same subject necessarily, identically, but within the same vein of the concept. So to have like this might work out pretty good. I might have this Queen of the Ants thing 1, 2, 3, and 4 be something uniquely interesting. It's got more of a thought process behind it, but yeah, I dig it.
My cars have always been just like this giant eye thing, right? And I dig it because I get to practice. It feels weird to wield a paintbrush when you're not used to it.
Right.
You got to figure out how to, So.
Yeah, paintbrushes are pretty weird. If you notice, a lot of painters and stuff hold them like way back here. Like they're always like, oh, and it's like,
with makeup brushes,
oh my God, sorry.
You get a wider stroke.
Right.
And then if you hold them up close, it's more of a blunt application. So,
see, I generally hold my paintbrushes like a pen. You know, I'm more up. Oh my God, stop doing that, Facebook. Stupid Facebook. But I usually hold my more like a pen. If you notice, I've started trying to hold it back more to give it a little more freedom of chaos. But I don't know. I'm always holding them up more close to give me a little bit of line structure and things like that. But I don't know. But weird freak naked lady with you know, dog man, I think will be good when it's when I get going on it. Now, I've never really done I don't generally do. I've done a couple of kind of pre-doodles before, but usually those are with marker, you know, and then I do like a watercolor wash on those. But that's like, well, like one of my suicide ones is done that way. But I don't usually do a pencil nothing. You know, I've seen other people do it, and I'm like, I don't know how they do that because I wouldn't remember what the fuck I drew under there. I'd be like, I don't know, it's painting time. But yeah, there's something under there. Fuck it. My original thought was to have the guy on like a dog leash, not be forcing him to eat her out. I mean, fuck, that was an accident. But
where's your mind today?
no, it's not. I will actually fix that to be a little bit different. Like he'll be on a dog leash when I'm done, or a leash or something like that. You know, something more accurate. But it just kind of looks that way from the distance. But no, they're distant. They're far enough apart. It's okay. And
Okay.
yeah. because I didn't want it to be sexual by any means at all. I wanted it to be representation, a lot more of an animalistic pet kind of thing, you know. But yeah, I think it's doing all right. It's a good start. Had some pretty good conversation. We inspired somebody to run off immediately to get paints and actually do their artwork piece. So that's a good step. We'll see what. I hope he posts it too. We'll see what happens there. You know. We'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, I guess. I didn't even use my water, didn't even use my paints. I didn't know if I'd get far enough to do it. But I'm digging that so far.
Well, this is fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And I'm glad that I can get this live split screen thing to work. I'm gonna start trying to beef it up a little bit and make it more edgy and controversial and crazy and invite some angry people on and
Yes.
yeah, make it just nuts. And oh god damn it, if my Facebook would stop fucking, why does it pause? I'm gonna look that up in a minute. Why the fuck does my Facebook live feed pause constantly? It'll give me some stupid ass excuse. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here and go make me some spagherts. So thanks for joining, and I'll catch you later. And anybody who watches, I don't know if anybody's actually watching now. It says nobody's on, but you're actually on. So I think my Facebook's retarded. It never tells me the truth. It's a liar. But so all right, well anyway, keep painting, and next time we'll catch up and post pictures and link and or tag. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm terrible at talking to people. Yeah, man, I will catch you later, dude. Dude, you should pop on here and paint along with me at some point, bro. Like, I would love to see that. And like, again, I've got, I don't know, I got a couple of buddies that want to hop on here and paint. And I'm more than saying, man, we should get a few people together to paint and just see what happens. Or not, oh God, fuck this. Anyway, not necessarily just to paint, but bullshit and all that stuff. And actually, Richard there, I should probably add you at some point. I should hunt you down, just add you on my Facebook and be like, dude, come talk. And we can bullshit about movies or something sometime. But for now, I guess I'll say bye and go get me some spaghetti. And I'm digging where this is going, though. I think it'll be cool when it's done. Yeah, I'm glad I put that one on, put the thought out there. And this one was more of a logical thought process. So as opposed to a feeling, it has feeling to it, but the imagery in my brain pan was a little bit, he's a little bit too sideways. He probably should have been more at a 45-degree angle. I'm really terrible about that. That's one of my downfalls. One of my faults is I'm too two-dimensional, too sideways. Like, car is sideways. Anyway. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, as always. And next time we'll try to be more exciting about our conversations. Again, try to get back into something. And all right, bye.